Do healthcare brands today fully leverage the potential of the digital world? That's a question worth pondering. In our current age, where technology and digitalization are at the forefront of every aspect of life, it's crucial for healthcare brands to keep up and adapt. From the vast expanse of social media platforms to the limitless potential of artificial intelligence, the digital landscape offers a multitude of opportunities for brands to connect with consumers in ways that were unthinkable just a few decades ago. We've entered an era where consumers aren't just passive recipients of healthcare services, but active participants in their own health journey. This shift in consumer behavior is reflected in the expectations they have of healthcare brands. They're no longer satisfied with just receiving care. They want to be heard, they want personalized solutions, and most importantly, they want to feel valued. This ushers in a new paradigm for healthcare brands, one where understanding the consumer and identifying gaps in the market is a must. The digital world, with its vast array of data and analytics, can provide valuable insights into these gaps. By tapping into these insights, healthcare brands can create products and services that truly meet the needs of the consumers, thereby ensuring their relevance and success in the market. But it's not just about understanding the consumer and the market. It's also about how healthcare brands present themselves in the digital space. With consumers being more connected than ever, brands have to ensure they are visible, engaging, and most importantly, authentic in their digital presence. Are all healthcare brands doing this? Perhaps not. But those who are witnessing the benefits of being attuned to the digital pulse of the market. They're the ones setting the pace, leading the way, and redefining what it means to be a healthcare brand in the digital age. As the digital world evolves, so too must healthcare brands, making it critical to understand these new trends. It's time for healthcare brands to fully embrace the digital revolution and leverage it to its fullest potential. After all, in the ever-changing landscape of healthcare, the brands that adapt are the ones that thrive. To stand out in the crowded healthcare market, brands must understand their competition and the overall market landscape. This understanding is not just about knowing who the key players are, but also about identifying the size and potential of the market. In the vast expanse of healthcare, the market size is colossal and continuously expanding. With a growing global population and an increasing focus on health and wellness, the potential for new and innovative healthcare brands is immense. However, this potential also brings along intense competition. Key players in the healthcare market range from established pharmaceutical giants to innovative startups. Each has its own strengths and weaknesses, and understanding these is crucial for any new brand hoping to make its mark. For instance, pharmaceutical giants have the advantage of scale and resources, while startups often bring fresh perspectives and innovative ideas to the table. A crucial aspect of understanding the competitive landscape is identifying points of parity and points of differentiation. Points of parity, or POPs, are the aspects where your brand is expected to be on par with competitors. These could be elements like quality of products or services, price points, or even customer service. On the other hand, points of differentiation, or PODs, are what set your brand apart. These could be unique product features, innovative services, or even a unique brand story. For example, a healthcare brand focusing on natural ingredients would have its use of organic components as a point of differentiation. Let's look at a real-world case study. Brand A and Brand B both offer healthcare supplements. Their POP is that they both provide supplements that are FDA approved and scientifically tested. However, Brand A differentiates itself by offering vegan, non-GMO supplements, catering to a specific consumer segment. In conclusion, a deep understanding of the competitive landscape is key to carving out a unique niche for your healthcare brand. By identifying the market size, understanding key players and their strategies, and defining your own points of parity and points of differentiation, you can position your brand successfully in the competitive healthcare market. How can R&D and clinical evidence contribute to a healthcare brand's success? Research and development, or R&D, is a fundamental pillar in the creation of any healthcare product. It is the engine room where the magic happens, where the spark of an idea transforms into a tangible and effective solution for a healthcare problem. The role of R&D extends far beyond the formulation of a product. It is also responsible for ensuring the product's superiority over others in the market. This superiority is achieved through innovative technology and a deep understanding of the consumer's needs. But how does this relate to brand building? Well, it's simple. A brand is not just a logo or a catchy slogan. It is a promise of quality, effectiveness, and reliability. And this promise is fulfilled by the superior products that the R&D team churns out. Now let's talk about clinical evidence. Clinical evidence is the backbone of any healthcare brand's credibility. It is the proof that the brand's products are not just effective in theory, but also in practice. It is the testament that the brand's promises are not empty, but are backed by rigorous research and testing. Clinical evidence is not just important for the healthcare professionals who recommend the product, but also for the consumers who use it. In today's digital world, consumers are more informed than ever. They demand transparency and they value brands that can provide evidence to back their claims. In essence, clinical evidence reinforces a brand's value proposition. It answers the consumer's question of, why buy this product? With a convincing, because it works, and here's the proof. So how do R&D and clinical evidence work together in brand building? They work in tandem to create a brand that stands for innovation, effectiveness, and credibility. The R&D team develops superior products that cater to the consumer's needs. The clinical evidence then reinforces the brand's value proposition by providing proof of the product's effectiveness. In conclusion, R&D and clinical evidence are the backbone of a credible and successful healthcare brand. They are the driving forces behind a brand's promise of quality and effectiveness. And in the highly competitive world of healthcare, a brand that can deliver on its promises is a brand that succeeds. Opening, how do you create a healthcare brand that resonates with consumers? Crafting a strong brand identity is like sculpting a masterpiece. You start with a raw block of marble, your product or service. Then you chisel away, shaping and refining until you reveal the beautiful sculpture within, your brand identity. Now let's talk about Kafferer's brand identity prism. It's like a six-faced prism that reflects your brand's personality, culture, self-image, reflection, relationship, and physique. Each face represents a different aspect of your brand. For instance, personality captures the character traits your brand would have if it were a person, while self-image mirrors how your consumers see themselves when they use your brand. Each facet must be carefully considered and crafted to resonate with your target audience. But how do you know what shape to give your brand? That's where tools like the BCG matrix and SWOT analysis come into play. The BCG matrix helps you strategize your product portfolio based on market growth and market share. It aids in deciding where to invest, to develop, to maintain, or to retire a product. On the other hand, a SWOT analysis lets you delve deeper into your brand's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Strengths and weaknesses are internal factors, like your unique selling proposition or areas for improvement. Opportunities and threats, however, are external, like market trends or competition. This analysis provides a clear picture of your brand's current standing and potential growth areas. These tools are like your sculpting tools, helping you chisel out a brand identity that not only stands out, but also stays true to your brand's core values and promises. Remember, a strong brand identity is more than just a logo or tagline. It's the essence of your brand, the emotional and psychological relationship you have with your consumers. Closing. A strong, well-defined brand identity is essential to connect with consumers and build brand loyalty. So let your brand be the masterpiece that captivates and resonates with your audience. Let it be the sculpture that stands tall and proud in the gallery of the healthcare market. What marketing strategies can healthcare brands use to captivate their target audience and drive conversions? A question that's certainly top of mind for many healthcare entrepreneurs. The answer lies in a blend of traditional and digital marketing strategies, tailored to meet the unique needs of the healthcare industry. Let's start with traditional media. Television commercials, print ads, and sponsorship opportunities still hold significant sway in reaching a broad audience. Despite the shift towards digital, these platforms remain relevant, especially when targeting older demographics who may not be as digitally inclined. However, the digital world offers unparalleled opportunities to reach and engage with audiences. Content marketing, social media, YouTube, and even messaging apps like WhatsApp can all be harnessed to communicate your healthcare brand's value proposition. In the realm of digital, SEO and SEM are two crucial tools. SEO, or search engine optimization, helps your brand appear in search results when potential customers are looking for healthcare solutions online. SEM, or search engine marketing, involves paid advertising to boost your brand's visibility in search results. Influencer marketing is another powerful strategy in the digital landscape. Partnering with trusted individuals who can advocate for your brand can significantly enhance your reach and credibility. But it's not just about reaching your audience, it's about resonating with them. This is where a 360-degree marketing approach comes into play. It's about creating a holistic and consistent brand experience across all touchpoints, from your website and social media channels to your customer service interactions. Remarketing is another essential digital strategy. It involves re-engaging individuals who have previously interacted with your brand, nudging them towards conversion. Think of it as a friendly reminder, gently steering potential customers back to your brand when they're ready to make a decision. But let's not forget about the importance of e-commerce marketing. With more consumers than ever making their purchases online, your brand needs a strong digital storefront. Optimizing your website for e-commerce can significantly boost conversions and drive growth. And finally, let's talk about AI-based targeted marketing. This cutting-edge strategy uses artificial intelligence to analyze consumer behavior and deliver personalized marketing messages. It's like having a digital salesperson who knows exactly what your customer needs, even before they do. But no matter which strategies you choose, remember this: your marketing efforts must be tailored to your target audience. Understanding their needs, preferences, and behaviors is key to crafting a marketing strategy that resonates with them. So, whether you're leveraging traditional media, diving into the digital world, or experimenting with AI, always keep your audience at the heart of your marketing strategy. And never stop testing and refining your approach, because in the fast-paced world of healthcare marketing, what works today might not work tomorrow. A robust marketing strategy tailored to your target audience is crucial for a healthcare brand's success. So don't be afraid to think outside the box, experiment with different strategies, and continuously adapt to stay ahead of the curve. After all, your brand's success depends on it. How can healthcare brands engage consumers beyond traditional marketing channels? This is a question that many healthcare entrepreneurs grapple with, as they strive to build brands that resonate on a deeper level with their target audience. And the answer lies in effective consumer engagement. Consumer engagement is not just about advertising or selling a product, it's about cultivating a relationship, a bond between the brand and the consumer. It's about understanding the consumer's needs, their lifestyle, their aspirations, and delivering value that aligns with these aspects. And one of the most effective ways to do this is through various events and activations. Let's take a closer look at how some successful healthcare brands have leveraged this approach. Consider a brand that specializes in sports nutrition. Instead of merely advertising their products online or through traditional media, they sponsor local marathons, fitness competitions, and even organize health camps. These events allow them to engage directly with their target audience, understand their needs, and showcase their products in a context that is relevant and impactful. Similarly, brands focused on mental health can organize seminars, webinars, and workshops addressing the importance of mental well-being, stress management, and more. This not only raises awareness about a crucial issue, but also positions the brand as a caring and responsible entity that consumers can trust. Even in the realm of general wellness, brands can host yoga retreats, meditation sessions, or wellness festivals. These events create a positive association with the brand, and consumers are more likely to remember and choose a brand that gave them a meaningful, enjoyable experience. Of course, in today's digital age, virtual events are also gaining popularity. Webinars, online workshops, and digital health camps are just a few examples. These allow brands to reach a wider audience and engage them in innovative ways. In conclusion, these various events and activations are invaluable tools for healthcare brands to engage consumers beyond just selling a product. They allow brands to build a deeper connection with consumers, understand their needs better, and ultimately cultivate brand loyalty. Engaging consumers on a personal level can significantly enhance brand loyalty and drive conversions. Why is market research indispensable for healthcare brands? Let's dive in to find out. Market research is like the compass guiding a ship through the vast sea of brand building. It navigates brands through the sometimes murky waters of product development, communication strategies, and market share analysis. Without it, brands risk sailing off course, missing their target audience, or worse, sinking into oblivion. Let's start with product concept. A great idea is just the beginning. Market research helps to refine this idea, molding it into a product that fulfills real needs in the healthcare market. Is there a demand for a new kind of pain reliever? Does a certain demographic need a specific type of dietary supplement? These are the questions market research can answer, providing a solid foundation for the product concept. Next, we have communication validation. Once the product is developed, it's time to shout about it from the rooftops. But how do you ensure your message resonates with your audience? Again, market research comes to the rescue. It helps identify the communication cues that strike a chord with your audience. This ensures your brand's voice is not just heard, but also understood and appreciated. Now let's talk about market share gain analysis. In the competitive world of healthcare, every brand is vying for a piece of the market pie. Market research provides insights into what's working and what's not, helping brands fine-tune their strategies to increase their market share. This could mean understanding consumer behaviors, tracking competitor activities, or identifying emerging trends. So you see, market research is not just a tool, but an integral part of brand building. It's like the eyes and ears of a brand, constantly observing, listening, and learning from the market. It helps brands evolve, adapt, and grow in a dynamic environment. To wrap it up, comprehensive market research is the key to a brand's success, providing invaluable insights at every stage of brand building. So, whether you're launching a new healthcare brand or looking to strengthen an existing one, don't forget to invest in market research. It can make the difference between sailing smoothly or being lost at sea. Why is post-launch analysis crucial for healthcare brands? A question that leads us to the heart of brand sustainability and success. Post-launch analysis is like the compass in a ship. It shows the direction. It tells us whether we are on the right path or not. It's a critical process where we measure the impact of our strategies and actions against the defined critical success factors, or CSFs. CSFs are the essential areas of activity that must be performed well if you want your project, or in this case, your healthcare brand, to succeed. Let's look at a real-world example. When Biogen launched its drug for spinal muscular atrophy, they conducted a thorough post-launch analysis. They evaluated their CSFs, which included market penetration, patient satisfaction, and clinical effectiveness. The insights they gained from this analysis helped them refine their strategies, optimize their resources, and ultimately achieve their goal of improving patient lives. But it's not just about understanding the impact, it's also about optimization. Post-launch analysis guides us in making necessary adjustments to our budget and spend strategy. It's like a feedback loop that helps us allocate resources more efficiently, ensuring every dollar spent brings the maximum return. Consider the case of a digital health startup, HealthTechX. Post-launch, they realized that their customer acquisition cost was incredibly high due to heavy reliance on paid social media campaigns. Through post-launch analysis, they discovered that their organic search traffic had a much lower acquisition cost and higher customer lifetime value. As a result, they shifted their budget to improve their SEO strategy, which significantly improved their profitability. And that brings us to the last point, profitability. At the end of the day, a brand's sustainability relies heavily on its ability to generate profits. Post-launch analysis helps us understand the profitability of our brand by evaluating key financial metrics like gross margin, net profit, and return on investment. Take the case of Pharmaco. After their product launch, they conducted an in-depth profitability analysis. They discovered that certain distribution channels were more profitable than others, allowing them to focus their efforts and resources on these channels to maximize their profits. Post-launch analysis is not an option, but a necessity to ensure a healthcare brand's sustainability and success. So remember, once your brand is launched, the journey doesn't end. It's just beginning. How can healthcare brands prolong their growth and maturity phases? In the ever-evolving healthcare landscape, brands that have not only survived but thrived over time have done so by employing a variety of strategies. One such strategy is continual innovation. Brands that regularly introduce new, improved versions of their products or services can extend their growth phase and delay the onset of maturity. This continual evolution keeps the brand fresh and relevant, always offering something new to their customers. Another strategy is market expansion. By identifying and entering new markets, brands can continue to grow beyond their original customer base. This could mean expanding geographically into new demographics or even into new sectors of healthcare. Then there's the strategy of brand diversification. This involves expanding the brand's portfolio to include a wider variety of products or services. It's about not putting all your eggs in one basket, but rather spreading the risk and the potential for growth across a broader range. Successful brands also focus on strengthening customer relationships. They engage their customers, build loyalty, and encourage repeat business through exceptional customer service, regular communication, and rewards programs. These efforts can keep customers coming back, even as the brand matures. Let's not forget about strategic partnerships. By collaborating with other companies or organizations, brands can leverage shared resources, expertise, and customer bases to extend their reach and growth potential. A great example of a healthcare brand that has successfully extended its life cycle is Johnson & Johnson. With continual innovation, market expansion, brand diversification, customer engagement, and strategic partnerships, they've managed to sustain and grow their brand over more than a century. But remember, what works for one brand may not work for another. It's crucial to understand your brand, your market, and your customers, and to continually reassess and adjust your strategies as needed. In the end, extending a brand's life cycle isn't about avoiding maturity or decline. It's about making the most of each phase, maximizing growth, and ensuring sustainability over time. Understanding and strategically managing the brand's life cycle can significantly enhance its longevity and success. Let's wrap up what we've learned about launching a successful healthcare brand in today's digital world. Starting from understanding the modern consumer trends, we've dived into the importance of identifying need gaps to create effective solutions. We've explored the significance of category insights, market size, key players, and competitive landscapes, all to determine the point of parity and point of differentiation for your brand. We've delved into the pivotal role of research and development in creating new-age healthcare formulations. By leveraging cutting-edge technology, brands can drive superiority over their competitors and solve identified consumer problems. We've underscored how essential clinical evidence is in reinforcing a brand's value proposition and the why buy me question. We've traveled through the avenues of brand communication, discussing concepts like Kapfer's brand identity prism, the BCG matrix, and the brand SWOT. We've also highlighted the effective use of the 9 Ps in marketing mix, driving conversions using the AIDA principle and ascending the brand bonding ladder. We've looked at the power of both traditional and new-age digital media in captivating target groups and driving conversions, and the importance of healthcare provider marketing to build imagery and expert recommendations. We've talked about how consumer engagement in various events and visibility initiatives can significantly enhance brand recognition and loyalty. We've emphasized the role of market research from product concept to communication concept, and from validation of communication cues to market share gain analysis. We've learned why the analysis of critical success factors, post-launch analysis, budget optimization strategy, and profitability analysis are so crucial to ensure sustainability. We've also discussed the different phases of a brand's life cycle: growth, maturity, decline, and the must-dos to extend the growth and maturity phase. We've learned from the hallmarks of star brands and how they sustain over time. In the ever-evolving digital landscape, healthcare brands must stay agile and innovative to succeed. Remember, success lies not just in launching a brand, but in sustaining it.